Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Essex Season 4 All-Star Race. Tonight, we are here at North Wilkesboro, ready for a thriller, honestly. This is the All-Star Open, so what we're going to start with. So, after the All-Star Open, that is 40 laps, and we will be top 3 that finish in the Open. We'll move on to the main event. Already have a couple drivers locked into the main event, winners from Season 3 and 4, and all past champions are locked into the main event. None of them will be racing in the All-Star Open, but we have Sebastian Amaya on pole with Cole Mather, Friesen Rodriguez, and Braden Koryoff having the first 2 rows. Here with Mr. Matthew Wilhite here.
Yeah, I'm not even in our thing, and I
Bit of
don't know
technical
if I can
difficulty.
get in unless they want to push back a little.
Well, they are rolling. Bit of technical difficulties, but
And I don't think I can get in because they're already to the
oh
race.
dang. Well, Sebastian Amaya is going to lead the field. Off the pole, he's going to take the green flag. It's in the air. The first of 40 laps begins here at North Wilkesboro. Oh, and already he's around immediately into the wall. He goes with Braden Koryoff. Is that going to be a caution? Cole Mather's up in the wall as well. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're doing a restart.
Hang
I
on,
got scared for a second
you
there.
know, you think they would gladly put my name in?
I thought you were in earlier, but I guess not. I don't know if they set it back. I was not here. See if we can figure this out real quick.
Because I will not be getting.
Well, as Matthew still tries to work through his technical difficulties, they are going to be trying this one more time. Again, Sebastian Amaya will lead them to the green. Oh, and my game just froze. Nope, we're good. Okay. Leading them to the green is Amaya. Going to be trying this one more time. Green flag is back in the air here at North Wilkesboro. This time he does not immediately self-spin in turn 1. Cole Mather still to the outside here. Going to be taking a look. We got Friesen Rodriguez right behind. Crystal Bennett's up into 4th. And Mather with a strong look to the outside. He's rolling smooth through 4, and he'll take the lead and lead the first lap here at North Wilkesboro. Almost 3 wide behind them. Wow. Banging doors and banging bumpers everywhere. Rodriguez taking a look to the inside of Amaya in the 13. That 66 is looking to race his way into the All-Star. They're door to door at the line. Amaya will let him have it through turn 1. Now, the rules for this event, I kind of glazed over them earlier, but the top 3 finishers of the All-Star Open move on to the main event again. Season 3 and 4 winners as well as past champions. And there goes Rodriguez. He's around, and as is Amaya. 2 of the top cars spin, and I'm sure that's going to bring out a caution. And it does. Mather slows down. Again, he is the leader. No race back in this league. But already a spin. Rodriguez has fallen back to last place. He did tow. I think it was just a self spin, but we'll go take a look at that. Oh, I think his engine shut off. It sounded like his engine just stopped there. Wow, what an interesting and unfortunate way for his race to go. You see, look at his RPMs. Yeah, they just shut off. Wow, his engine just went like that. He was in second prime position, and then all of a sudden his engine just goes. That is unfortunate for him and that 66 team, but as we come back live, we see just a few cars coming down pit road. Miles Fox being one, Jarrett Gravois, as well as Sebastian Amaya, who was caught up in that spin. Wow, that sucks for that 66. Very unfortunate, but that's just the way things happen. Sometimes engines blow. Now, as I was saying before I got interrupted by that spin, is if the winner of the fan vote, who is to be revealed after the open, if the winner of the fan vote gets in the top three, then the person who was second in the fan votes will win. So let's just say Cole Mather wins the fan vote and he is in the top three, then whoever's second in fan votes will be the one who makes it in, as well as Corioth and Chris and Bennett. So these three will make it in, and then second in fan vote, if that makes sense. But that's a what if scenario. We still don't know who has won the fan vote as of right now, so we'll see. But an interesting start for sure. Not sure if we're going green this time by. Miles Fox still catching, so I don't believe we will. And I do want to apologize ahead of time for the lack of camera angles, as it's just a rough situation with the camera angles here. And we are green. Wasn't sure if we were going green or not, but we are. Mather will lead him. As you can tell, the camera angles are not the best at this track, blocked by a lot of trackside objects, but try my best to get good coverage of what's happening. Mather will continue to lead. Corioth still in second. Fight for third is on. That's between Crystal Bennett and Cameron McElrath. McElrath will take the spot off of two. Bennett decides to fight back. She's looking inside. Still door to door. McElrath's going to get the run off, and he hits the wall. But he's still there at the corner panel into one. Bennett will clear, and McElrath sliding sideways, almost lost it there. Manages to hold on. Now Carl Childress looking in the 8. Then a Budweiser throwback there. See that? Different number, different car than he runs from usual, but looking to make a statement tonight and race his way into the open, just like all these guys are. Again, top 3 will make it. Right now, there's only 9 contenders since Rodriguez is out. Right now, last place is Jarrett Gravois in the 6, but still 30 laps to go. He's got plenty of time to make that up. Mather continues to lead out front. Corioth seems to be closing in just a bit, but whether it's quick enough at this rate, we don't know. Also, not sure how tire wear is at this track. It's one thing I was not able to find out, but guess we'll see how tire wear sets in and if the guys who are driving hard up front fall back to the leaders. Tire wear is typically pretty steep in North Wilkesboro. Not sure how this I-9 was set up, but usually wear is set pretty steep, so we'll have to see how that goes. As they pretty much all single filed. Still Gravois in last. Sebastian Amaya has made it up to 7th now. He got around Buddy Campos, Miles Fox, Carl Childress, Crystal Bennett, Braden Corioth, and then your leader. So right now, Bennett is the last car who would make it in on the transfer. But like I said, we still have just under 30 laps to go. So anything could happen. Your engine could blow just like Rodriguez. But that's still so painful to see, especially being someone I know. It's like, wow, he just blew up. He was running second. Definitely had a shot to win the open and make it in the All-Star, but falls just short. Oh, and a bit of warp from Miles Fox there. McElrath has gone a lap down now. Not sure what happened to him. Let's see if we can find out. And he's gone. Not sure if he had connection issues or what. may have fallen out of the server, but he has now fallen to ninth. Amaya is still working his way back up after spinning with Rodriguez in that earlier wreck. But he has 3 positions to make up if he wants to get into the open. Or he can hope that he was high enough in fan voting to be able to make it. Not really too good of a gauge of how popular drivers are here, but I don't think many people have anything against Amaya, but I'm not sure if he is the most popular one either. Just have to wait and see. After the open, the All-Star, or sorry, the fan vote winner will be announced. Corias still holding about the same gap to Mather, about 4 or 5 tenths. Bennett hanging back almost 2 seconds back, and then Childress another second behind Bennett. And nobody in the top 4 has really changed. But Amaya has made it around Fox. He is up into 5th now, as we are just about halfway through this race. Mather continues his dominance in leading. Now 6 tenths the gap to Coria. Now the All-Star race is double this length. It's 80 laps instead of 40, so we'll get to see a bit more tire wear and fuel strategy, I assume, but this one just a shorter race, seeing who gets in. Definitely less cars than this one, only had 10 starters, but that's because a lot of the locked-in drivers aren't racing, obviously, as they're already in. Some names that I do know: Dakota Vega, Jack Merkel, and I believe I saw Dunlap Pratt in there. Not entirely sure. I'll have to check later, but just a few names that are already locked in and are here in racing. Connor Spradling, obviously, is here. The great league owner himself. Much appreciated. You see Coria starting to arc his corners a little more. He seems to be gaining slightly on Mather. He's closed about 3 tenths in the last few laps. Arcing his corners, getting better runs off, and he is gaining on Mather pretty well, actually. Just under 3 tenths behind that 47 car. He is close now. Look at how close he is. Right to the back bumper there. Falls back just a bit on corner entry, but again, his gains are on corner exit for the most part. Back behind, a couple more battles that I may have missed. Amaya taking a peek on Childress. This is for 4th. And again, he's been working his way slowly but surely up through the field. Restarted back in 9th, dead last. He's up to 4th now. Only one more car to pass before he is into the last transfer spot. But this is going to be a dogfight. You have 4 cars right here that are really all in this fight together, all within about a second. But they are all about 2.5 to 3.5 back from the leaders. So these two pulling away very confidently. The fight is really going to be for the 3rd transfer spot, assuming nothing catastrophic happens. Maya still gaining bit by bit on the 84. Koryoth right on the back bumper of Mather. Exit of 2. It keeps getting close and then kind of losing it into 3. Not sure if that's intentional and he's just kind of waiting, being patient right now or what, but as of right now, he is running about the same lap times, lap in, lap out. Not really gaining nor losing, but I'm sure he's fine where he is right now. You don't need to win the open, you just have to be in the top 3, so I'd rather not take myself out racing for it and rather secure my spot in the open by just running in 2nd. Do the same thing. Amaya has made it by Bennett. Apologies for missing that. He is now in P3 in the final transfer spot. Bennett has fallen back to 5th behind Childress. And now he is the one looking to get into the final transfer spot. But he's a good half second behind Amaya. So gonna have some digging to do. First lap car. That is Kenny Campos in the 7. They'll get by without much issue. Since we're just under 10 laps to go, not too much happening between these guys. Amaya is still continuing to pull away from Childress. He's almost a second ahead of him now. And Koryas still sitting patiently behind Mather. He's anywhere from right on his bumper to about car length behind. Here he comes to the inside. He's looking for the lead. A little bit of a lock up into 3 there. But he's to the inside of the 47, door to door as they exit 4, and he'll clear for the lead. New leader at the line, the 69 of Braden Koryas. Great move. Outbraked. I didn't really outbrake him, but kind of got Mather up off his line, and he was able to take advantage. That outside not working great for Mather. Koryas has been arcing his corners in, using the top, and kind of getting a better exit. You see how much he gained there. Mather now starting to fall off, wondering if it's the tire setting in. Because here comes Amaya. From the back, he's looking to go all the way to the front. And he was having to pass cars too, so impressive drive for him. Once he got around those other guys, he is flying now. Gaining a lot of time on the leader. Into the wall for Koryas. We hit 4 laps to go. I believe it's 4. Yeah, 4 laps to go. Just had to double check. Make sure I wasn't behind on my laps. I know the ticker is just a bit behind. It's a refresh immediately, so apologies for that. But now, does Amaya have what it takes? Koryas into the wall. Amaya gonna look inside. Big block from the 69. Wow, they almost got together there. And Amaya had to check up big as it not hit him. Mather has fallen back significantly, but I believe he'll be able to hold off Carl Childress, who is still almost 2 seconds behind him. To the inside is Amaya. 2 laps to go here at North Wilkesboro. Again, these two don't really have to fight at this hard for it. They're both going to make it in at this rate. But they want the win. They want the credit. Mather's still a decent bit ahead of Childress. Don't think he'll have to worry about losing that spot. But the fight is going to be for the win here. As we take the white flag, Koryas, 1 lap to go. Does Amaya have what it takes to get by him in the final lap? Will he push it too hard? You don't want to make a mistake on the last lap. Into turn 3. Oh, Amaya gets into him. The 13 spins the 69. He'll spin back down the track. Childress goes by. Miles Fox goes by. And that'll be the final transfer position. Cole Mather will win the race. Carl Childress and Miles Fox will both make it in. What a last lap thriller. The 13 got into the 69. That will ruin his chances at making it unless he wins the fan vote. What a finish there. That was too quick, too shocking. I'm still stunned, really, but Mather will take the win. He had an impressive drive, fell back to 3rd, but that was still enough, as that's all he really needed. Top 2 got into each other. What a race. Just a few minutes, we'll head to the All-Star qualifying and then the actual All-Star race. So we'll see who wins the fan vote, and we'll be back with you in just a couple minutes. Why were you? I had you muted somehow. I didn't even press. I don't remember ever pressing that. That's the whole time. I was like, he just stopped talking. Alrighty, folks, welcome back. We are in practice for the All-Star race. Just want to give a quick update. Qualifying will be at 12:30, so in just about 2-3 minutes here. I will have two people joining me in the booth, Matthew Wilhite, I think I said that right, and Austin Barnett. Got my two guys here with me. Gonna be an interesting all-star race. As you saw the end of the all-star open. Now, Braden Corioth in the 69 did make it in on the fan vote, so despite being turned on the last lap, he did make it. Sebastian Amaya did not, as he finished 5th. But Cole Mather, Carl Childress, and Miles Fox were the three to make it. on the Open and Koryath on the fan vote. So everybody else you see on track was already locked in, either a past winner or past champion. So um, yeah, but we'll be with you in just a second. Quali at 12:30. Okay.
Where's the man? Where's the myth? Where's Kyle Watts?
I hate Kyle Watts, by the way.
Okay.
Welcome back, everybody. We are here after qualifying. I'll let Matthew start us off with the qualifying order.
Oh, okay. So I don't know how to say this first guy's last name.
I think it's Badimlik.
Sorry. Yeah.
I think. Wow, holy warp! I'm watching right now.
Man.
That's insane.
And then Gavlana or whatever. Third. Marcolai?
Got some
And then Vane.
confusing last name. Fifth, starting in the third row, will be Daniel Rodriguez in the 60. And it's Cole Mather, winner of the Open after some last lap shenanigans. Braden Koryoth, the fan vote winner, is 7th. And then Connor Spradling rounds out that row in 8th.
Closing out the top 10, it'll be Miles Fox and Carl Childress with a abysmal lap of 20.613.
Everybody else below has not made the race. Yeah, Crystal Bennett, Jarrett Gravois, Amaya, and Rodriguez all did not make the race. Unfortunately, they failed through to make it through the.
So, you know,
Open.
we do this on Zach's stream. We usually pick our bets at happy hour. Who's gonna win?
Okay, who's your bet? Let's hear it.
Honestly, don't get me wrong. My bet is probably gonna be Jack.
Okay, that's a solid pick. I mean,
Because-
he's won what, 4 races? Or no, 2. He's run 2 races this season, I think. And the ones he hasn't won has been mainly because of Dunlaprad, who is not here tonight. So I think he's got a good shot. My pick is going to be the 67, Nicholas Diemlich. He's fast in pretty much every league. So I see him a lot, and he's really quick. I'm going to go with him. Austin?
Yeah. I liked what I saw in the Open from Braden.
Okay. Yeah.
I just felt that he
He's not
he
on
kept
track.
the car under him the whole time, and he was in control. He was able to get around Cole Mather, but it was just a shame that he got wrecked out.
Yep. That was honestly pretty sad. I was going to be sad if he didn't make the race, but luckily he won the fan vote. So all is well,
Yeah.
I guess. But either way, we'll be heading to race here in just a bit.
We have a minute until race.
I'm excited. And I did get word, by the way, from Mr. Spradling that there will be a halfway caution at lap 60. So there won't be any fuel strat, but there will definitely be tire strat and pit stops. That is very important. So, oh my goodness, hard lick.
Oh, nasty collision in turn 2.
Oh, and they're still
man,
going.
Still wrecking.
But yeah, halfway caution, so it won't be any fuel strat like I said earlier. But there will be. You know, you got to manage the tires. We saw what looked like a bit of tire wear there at the end of closing to the end of the Open, as Mather was leading and then fell off in the last like 10-ish laps and fell back to third after getting passed by Koryoth and Amaya. But
So we have a wild schedule for all the other races. Like OSCC
Mhm.
or whatever. Daytona. DSRA. Daytona.
ISCC is at Daytona as well. Yeah, I saw earlier from someone in the community that they had a schedule of everything mapped out, and there was 4 Daytona races tonight. Gnarl earlier tonight also went to Daytona.
Oh,
That race.
big hit in turn 2.
That race has ended, but that was the first of 4 Daytona races. OCC
Yeah, and
is
Kyle
tomorrow.
didn't win.
Yeah.
Thank God.
It was I think it was Garson Muyang that took the win. I think.
Yep. And guess what? That was my bet. Oh, now it's
Wow.
race time.
Well, we'll see who gets the correct bet this time. What do we get if I win the bet?
Oh, I
pat
forgot
on the back?
how these cars look. What was that?
Now again, Badimlik was on pole. Robbie Gilvin qualified second.
How? Okay, so I'm muting someone.
All whispers, yeah. Gotta meet those. I did. Wish there was a way to
And
block them,
then-
but
And then, you know, another league coming out. It's gonna be with Aero 88.
Ooh.
So
Ooh.
I'm honestly not a fan of like older mods. I'm gonna get tomatoed for this, but I don't like anything before like 03 mod. Like I just what's it, Cup 98, Winston 98, like all that. I'm just not a fan. I'm just a hater. Sorry. Sorry guys.
Wow.
My bad.
wow, Arrow
That's
88,
that's
and
that's very
I
invalid.
just
schedule
looks
already
wise.
planned. The first race is gonna be at Talladega.
Ooh. I hate Super Speedways too. I'm gonna get tomato for that too.
All right, here we go. Rolling in turn 4, Nicholas Dimlick
All right, it's
leading
gonna
the
be
10-car field to the green.
yep, and
Rolling restart zone,
it's green.
and we're green.
A good
We're off
jump
and
for
running
Gilvin
back.
on the outside. Oh
Oh, yeah.
wow.
Really even starting nearly contact right there.
Yep.
I'm sure you heard earlier the camera angles are
They
not
file in right there.
not the best. But
Gilvin with that higher line, he's going to try and make it work, get that run onto the front stretch.
Leader is
Car on the wall.
now above the second place car.
gosh, these camera angles. Can't get over it.
I don't like the camera angles
There,
here.
yeah. Not ideal to say the least, but as of right now, Badimlik continues to lead. He leads the first 2 laps over Gilvin. Merkel has settled into 3rd, and Daniel Rodriguez 4th, with a battle for 5th between Mather and Vega going on right now as we speak.
Second place hit the brakes. It looks like they're
Oh yeah,
checking up a little,
he closed way in on the
but he's on
67.
his tail.
Gilvin looking to the inside here. He's not going to make it work. It does look like that diamonding off the corner does look to be pretty fast with new tires.
A little bit contact in the back. It looked like.
As we saw Braden
Side-by-side racing.
Coriat doing that earlier in the Open. He was arcing pretty much every corner. That saved his tires a bit better than Mather, and he was leading by a good margin till that last lap, obviously. But
Yeah.
I think arcing is the way. Yeah, singled out. Didn't expect too much, but we'll see who saves their tires better, what lines they're running, and how that impacts the tire wear that they take.
Yeah.
My big question right now is: do you think the drivers that race their way into the or through the Open will maybe fare a little bit better of a chance on tire wear because they know what the track is going to be set like?
I think so, especially ones like Cole Mather, who had, a little bit more tire wear and fell off towards the end of that run in the Open. I think he knows what he did wrong in terms of tire wear, or at least I hope he knows now. But
Yeah.
knowing that, you definitely have a bit of an advantage. So
You know what the first place spotter might be saying? Shake and bake.
he is doing that right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
a little bit
yeah.
sideways right there. Slideways.
Gilvin.
He's sliding his tires there. I think
Not
he lost
ideal.
air.
Yeah. He still seems to be sliding. He's
could be
everywhere.
pushing here.
Yeah. I think all these
his
guys
tires
are.
given.
Tires are Gilvin.
Oh yeah, he's definitely trying to push that center of the corner out further.
Yeah.
Trying to build that run through the straights.
Gilvin is more diamonding the corner. He's entering low, kind of letting the car slide up top, and then going back to the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tire wear wise, I feel like that's going to be a bit worse, because you're sliding the tires as they push up the track to the right.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll see who ends up with the best tires, as he is right on the bumper at the 67.
Oh yeah, he's all up in there.
Going turn 1. Nothing.
I'm sure it's going to be like this for the most part, but we'll see if anyone's able to make some moves as we get farther into the run, probably around lap 20.
Okay, so someone crashed or something.
Looks like somebody went around.
Bradley? No. No, it's fine. I think it was Spradling.
Maybe
yeah.
they got it. They must have got it collected.
Yeah. It wasn't a bad crash, apparently, because he's still running, but I believe, Spradling's down 9 seconds back, so he lost about 5 seconds that last time by. I'm not sure what happened, but Most likely just a
Jack
slip up.
is catching up to the second place car.
And Jack, I think he's really just waiting in the wings right now. He has, I
I
mean,
think he's saving on his tires a
yeah,
little bit. He's not pushing a little bit too hard. He's just right there where, like, when they push and they give out,
he'll be right
he's
there.
gonna get first.
Yeah.
It does look like that 60's falling back a little bit more, but you can't leave him out of the picture
No.
because it looks like
Ooh,
he's
Jack is
arcing
gonna
his
try.
corners more. At least
Yeah.
in turns 3 and 4, it looks like he's he's sending
Entering
it more
higher,
middle
yeah.
and letting it come back down.
I thought the 67 was about cut off. The guy behind him, the number 1.
This top 3 group's pretty tight right now.
Yeah.
Looks like they're all running the same line, maybe a little variation.
I think I'm hearing them changing gears. One of them's changing gears.
Shifting. Go on board with Vadim in the
It's the second
67.
place car.
Or Gilvin, I guess, since he's the one you hear. Go on board with Gilvin here. Oh yeah. You see it there.
Oh yeah, they
he's
are
just shifted.
shifting.
I know. I knew the RPMs went down some bit.
Yeah.
I heard it.
That's how you really know these guys are pushing. I mean, if you're shifting. Let's see if Badimlik's doing the same here. He's shifting as well.
He's definitely
I
It's
think
just
just
Gilvin.
right in 4th gear.
Yeah. It's just Gilvin that's shifting then. That's interesting.
Jack's not
I
doing
think
it.
the big thing with not shifting is you're keeping that momentum. You're not doing anything to the car's overall corner speed.
Yeah.
It's just with shifting, you're getting that rotation mid corner and you're having a better acceleration out of corner. But will that do anything to the tires?
I think it's wearing the
will do
tires
a
more.
lot.
Yeah.
It wears the tires a lot more, especially with these. I think Jack, his tires are giving some problems with him. He's just pushing so hard. Oh, what is
Wow.
happening? Oh,
A lot of work from Gilvin.
Yeah.
Seems to sell out. Oh,
I
and I think
think,
one thing that'll be important is whoa.
Oh,
Bit of a
he's
lock up there.
yeah. He's still glitching in
That
and
might
out
have been
there.
connection though.
Yeah. I think one thing that's going to be important down the line is not hitting the wall. You see he's sideways,
Sideways
hold it together,
right
and
there,
he's
yeah.
warping all over the place.
I wonder what
Wow.
Jack's
Could be
thinking.
some connection issues.
Jack is
Oh,
probably silently
Jesus.
panicking. Oh, and
Oh, saved it. He's collected. He's got one down
And Jack
there.
will
He's going
get off the back
he's going to get
straightaway.
around him.
He's gonna get second.
Gilvin back into
The tires,
third.
they come back to bite you.
Yeah, he was shifting. I think that's really coming to get him now.
And then he's also lagging because
Yeah.
his mom got on the internet.
I've seen some bad warp,
Think-
but that is definitely
Yeah,
that's up
big.
there. Yeah.
I think the damage has been done to Gilvin's tires. I don't know how much more he can do.
He's still warping
the
into the
fastest lap?
wall.
Wow.
The fastest lap is first place with a 1:07:20, and the fastest lap is Jack with a 20.101.
Really?
Look at him go, and he is catching Vadim little by little here.
Yeah, the Deemlik was a 4.95, and then Jack was a 2.93.
Wow. About 2/10 faster that time for Merkel. He's closing again. I think he's had the better tires, as you said. He's been waiting for these two, and now I think he has the advantage. He needs to pounce, but again, we will have a halfway caution.
That
Right.
time, Jack pulled a 4.03 and if I said that right, 4.86. So they're not off by some.
Not a ton.
This time, Ben Limlick is faster than Jack. I think Jack's pushing a little bit too much.
You can
And
see
he-
Badimlik now. He's probably taking more of a defensive line. It
Yeah.
looks like
Entering higher into three.
bringing that middle back up, or bringing that mid corner up more and diving it back down at the exit.
Seeing
If
what's
you're Jack's
sorry, go ahead.
spotter right now, what would you do?
Don't don't push yourself. Don't worry about
Right.
trying to pass Badimlik right now. Just run your laps. He'll either make a mistake or you'll get him naturally. If you're pushing too hard, you're gonna be the one to make a mistake. Just
Yeah, he is.
Just be there and pressure him into
yeah.
making that mistake, but
He's
don't make
pushing.
don't make a mistake yourself.
Honestly, I would tell him, hey, I would back off a little bit, save your tires, so when he makes that mistake, get past him and you're off. Oh, I think he was gonna try right
He's
there.
looking, yeah.
This might be an interesting battle right here between Jack and
Now Jack entering a bit higher. He's gonna get the run off this corner.
He's he's
He
trying to
really
find all the
marked
grip he
that,
can,
yeah.
dipping those left sides off below the white line.
That looked like a good corner for him.
Yeah.
He did, yeah. He closed the gap a little bit there.
And side by side for
Side by
third.
side, here comes that 60 car.
Oh, he
Almost
slid
into the wall. Oh.
Oh, warped from Jack.
Oh, and a big bumper
Whoa,
grab on
contact.
Gilvin. He's into the
Gilvin in the
wall and
wall.
he's spinning. Saves it. I
He
think.
kept it out of the wall though.
Wow. That
But
was
now
close.
they're going on to lap cars, so this
Yeah.
might be the chance Jack will get past first place.
He's definitely gonna have to be smart about it. But Deem into the wall.
Oh,
Here
he's
he
gonna
goes.
go bottom.
He's there.
Can he hold
gonna
it through 1 and
slide
2?
up.
But Dimlick's gonna try and use this run here. He's gonna
And
clear
back
him
straight
though.
away. He's the leader, but will he be the official leader when he gets to the finish line? Going to 4 to the front straightaway. Your new leader will be Jack.
A great move from him.
Just Jack.
Again,
Oh,
again
now
pouncing
lap
on it.
car.
Oh, here comes that lap traffic.
Carl
though.
Childress.
in that number 8 machine. He'll get by him clean. No issues for
Badimlik.
either of them, it looks like.
Oh, he's gonna have to lose a bit of time on exit.
May have messed up that exit for Badimlik though.
One more lap car, or 2 more lap cars ahead, actually. One of them being Miles Fox in the 42, who raced his way into the open, as well as Connor Spradling, who was already locked in. These two also in fear of going a lap down.
That exit.
Yeah.
That exit was hindered. How's
Basically
Badimlik
halfway
going
to
to
go.
respond to that?
About 7, is it 7? 6 now. 6 laps to go in the stage, so. Or not stage, but before the halfway caution, so.
Yeah.
Not too much farther before pit stops. And now Essex, I will say, Essex does things a bit differently. They do not do Lucky Dog. Every lap car gets 1 lap back, so even if Spradling goes a lap down here, both Miles Fox and Carl Childress will get their laps back as well.
Bud in the 67 is catching up to Jack a little bit. I don't know if he found the line and he's just there, but
Seems like whoever's out front seems to eat their tires away a little more. And the second place car has them to pace themselves off of, so whenever you're in the lead, it seems like you're always getting gained on, but Jack seems to be setting semi-consistent laps, so running well right now.
that was a 4.88.
It's definitely
It's
all
3
about
laps to
setting
go.
that pace and really sticking to
there's
it.
like-
Yeah.
That exit was a little bit higher.
Jack was a 4.88 and Bud was a 4.87.
Wow, so close lap times.
So, Bud here is now downshifting.
He is, okay. I believe it's coming to the white flag for the stage.
Yep, white flag.
I keep saying stage, but it's really just the halfway. It's not really a
Yeah.
stage, but
Well, it's technically a
yeah.
stage.
I guess you could count it. Oh, and that was the end of it. Okay, so under
Oh, okay.
caution now. They did it at the beginning of lap 40, not the end of lap 40. But
Yep.
Jack Markle will take the halfway caution, and he will lead again. All lap cars here will get a lap down or a lap back. Sorry, all lap down cars will get a lap back. So we'll see.
Now, I'm pretty sure they're gonna all go and get all tires changed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if you don't, you're crazy.
100%.
But
If you- there would be, well, you could bet on a caution coming out.
I'm pretty sure the right rear is almost destroyed, so they're gonna only go for the right side. I don't know about the left. Because you're not really using your left side on this track, it looks like.
It depends though, because I've seen tracks that you're not really using the left, but they still wear like crazy. So I guess we'll see
Like,
what they take here. But
Sark's ton of 500.
yeah, that that tire was crazy, man. I was shocked myself. But everybody down pit road here.
Yep.
First pit
Now,
box is the 67.
Yeah.
it matters who gets out first.
Yep.
I,
Ooh,
I
great
do.
stop.
The 67 does have the advantage box
Yeah.
right now. And it looks
Oh,
like
and
that number
Gilvin,
one
yeah,
might block his advantage line right
Oh,
there, or his
man, Jack
shortest
got
way
picked
out.
up first.
he is dropped in the
He's out.
the
But
67.
Dimlick's got it.
Good race
Yeah.
out of pit road. That's why the qualifying is very important. He beat him out of pit road just because of the pit box.
Qualifying is very
Very.
important for short track
Yeah.
racing.
Short tracks, it's got to be the most important there compared to any other track. I believe the lap cars will drop to the back now as they get their laps back. Childress being one of them, unless he had a black flag. Oh no, they will wave around. Apologies. There go Fox and
So,
Spradling.
like
And
I was
Childress.
saying, I think we need to get a production team where we stream multiple races at once.
That would be insane. But
I don't know if I could commit to that.
So like you know, you get 3 people as a group and you go to that race. You know.
well, is there
something like flow racing
Oh,
does.
okay,
Yeah.
I see what you're talking about.
Now I'm pretty sure they're gonna. I don't know if they're going green this time.
It
I
looks
am
like they are
not- yeah.
stacking it up.
Let's see
Going
here.
green this time.
No.
No,
Nope.
I don't get
Next
ticket for
time,
nothing.
bye. Maybe.
Yeah, it looked like they were tightening
Yeah,
up.
It looked like they're about to go. So.
I think Carl Childress was still catching up, and they didn't want to go without him, so held off for another
I
lap.
want y'all's thoughts on the number 60 car.
He's been
He's
there.
had a bit of a quiet night,
Yeah,
but he's up here. He's been saving his tires. What do we think he's gonna do?
He's probably gonna pull out Kyle Watson and just go right past.
Drive right by him. I definitely think
And
D-Dog
now
has the
I
speed.
hear the RPMs picking up
Yep.
a little bit more, so I wonder if they're going green this time.
Looks
They
like
probably
they will
are.
be. And
Green
there
flag
will.
now.
green.
As
There goes Cole
Oh,
Mather down low
Bud
To the inside of
gets a
Gilvin.
good
on the
start.
inside of Gilvin there.
Side by side exiting too.
Gilvin's gonna get that run on the high line. They're still side by side down the backstretch.
Contact a little bit.
Ooh, can Gilvin hold it up high? He can't. Oh, he's trying to arc the corner.
Mather clears.
Mather
But will
clears.
Gilvin have anything for turn 1 here? It doesn't look like it.
Mather
Ooh, he's
slides a
sliding
little.
up.
Oh, Gilvin.
Mather didn't hit that corner exit great, but he still holds on to fourth for now.
Now he's
Taking that
shifting. I
defensive
hear him
middle
shifting.
lane.
Gilvin back to
move up to
shifting
fourth.
just like he did last time. Is he gonna burn through his tires again though? That's the question.
Nah, it's Mather. Who's
Oh, Mather's shifting. Apologies.
But
Yeah.
he's catching up to the green car here now.
Daniel Rodriguez sticking with those front runners.
He
A little
also
bit better than he was in that first half.
Yeah.
he also hit the wall in the back straightaway. So I don't know if there's any damage on that right side or any skin marks. But
Gilvin with a pretty big slide there. Looks like he's really trying to get those positions back.
Jack is getting pressured by Rodriguez right now.
Oh, Gilvin's still warping.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Connor Spaulding side by side there. He
Good
cleared
thing
him.
there's no one like behind him.
Yeah. Spradling is a bit farther back, so no need to worry about him warping into him. I mean, Gilvin hasn't warped into anybody so far, but I may have just
I
jinxed
mean,
it.
he almost worked up into Jack. Oh, Jack got a run there.
He's looking for the lead.
He's looking for like what he did last time, just a little peekaboo spot to get past.
And once Jack got by, I mean, it's it's definitely a tougher track to pass at. You're not just gonna do it in one lap like you can a super speedway or a intermediate. So it takes a couple laps to set it up, get a good run, and get by him. But
Ooh,
he's
almost
there.
touched um Bud's bumper there. Kind of goes high. He's gonna try and get the exit off of right here to get a good run.
Watching Daniel Rodriguez and Mather right
Yeah.
now, it's
Oh,
looking
Side by
like Mather's
side.
able to roll that corner more as he gets on that quarter panel. Rodriguez able to clear though,
Oh,
but it
high.
looks like
Ooh,
Mather's able to roll that
Jack goes
middle
up
a
top.
little bit better than Rodriguez right now. But it could be tire saving
yeah.
strategies.
So what I'm wondering is Mather pushing his tires too hard. We heard earlier that he was shifting, so
He's on that quarter panel again. He's side by side there.
there he is. He's gonna have the line
There he
into
is.
one.
Into one. In the middle of
Door.
Ooh.
two.
Quarter.
Two.
Still
Side
there.
by sides. Keep your line.
This
Definitely.
is
Oh
Two,
wow.
this,
three.
this
He
is
will
what
have
the
it.
people behind them. This is what Connor Spalding, Robbie Gilvin. This is what they want to see
Yeah.
right now. They want to see the fast guys battle so they can catch up and make a move.
Spradling's up into fifth now. He went a lap down earlier.
He's now
And now he's
fast.
here.
I'm pretty sure he's like, I got the confidence.
Whoa,
Oh,
24 with a
Jack.
really high
Whoa,
line. They're
3
pretty
wide
wide.
almost.
Whoa.
24 is
Back
getting
to
way out
two.
of shape.
Mather up to second. But here comes Daniel
Mather up
Rodriguez
to
on that
second.
inside line. Is Mather able to roll the top here?
Oh, and
Here comes
Side
Gilvin.
by side, there's a battle.
they're gaining
There's
on the
also a
67 too.
battle behind there too.
Here comes Gilvin.
3 wide by chance.
Rodriguez with the less than optimal exit.
Side by side, still
Looks like
again.
Gilvin's going to try and recreate that success on the high line.
Oh, and he does to perfection.
does.
Wow, look at that.
Rodriguez blocked Jack from getting that 4th place spot right
Yeah.
there.
Doesn't want to keep falling back. I mean, he lost spot to Mather and then another to Gilvin just now, so he doesn't want to let the domino effect happen. But now Gilvin's looking to
Side
the
by
inside of
side.
Mather.
Givlin with Mather.
Now
Still
Badim
side
looks.
Cleared
by
him there.
side, almost hits
Oh.
the wall.
Oh, with a big slide. They're
Oh.
doored.
Gap.
Oh, and Gilvin
Little
gets
bit of a tire
loose.
slide there.
Mather
from
clears him.
Gilvin.
Giving gets loose
But
a
he
little bit
sticks
right there.
it.
Almost hits the bumper.
He's able to clear him though. Do you think Mather's pushing right now? Well, I mean,
I think he is.
it
Yeah.
looks like he is, but how do
He's
you
in
think
third
he's
gear
wearing
right
his tires
now.
out?
Is he going to fall off just like he did in the open?
Right.
He's shifting a lot here.
Do you think he's betting on a caution coming out anytime soon?
I don't know.
Probably
I think
not.
he is. I mean, I don't think anybody really has what it takes to take on Badimlik. Jack Merkel's all the way back in 6th now. He was really Badimlik's only contender in that first run, and it's looking like no one has it for Badimlik right now. Mather's close, but again, he's tearing through his tires a little more, seems like.
As
Mhm.
it's almost 70 laps. Crazy.
If you stay on board here, you can really see the elevation change as you go
Yeah.
from the front stretch down the hill into 1 and 2. Then you're fighting to get back up that hill, climbing that gear.
I'm going to see if Badimlik is shifting here.
It doesn't look like it. I think he's well.
No, he is now too.
No,
Okay.
he is.
Oh yeah, he is
shifting.
now.
Now both drivers, or pretty much everyone in the top 5, I'm sure, is shifting.
Jack is shifting.
Yeah. Robbie is not right now. He's sitting in
Rodriguez
P3
ain't. And Jack gets 5th back, by the way.
over Shredling. So only the top 2 are shifting right now then.
So it
No.
looks like
Jack-
they are.
Jack, sorry. Yeah. So
Yeah.
first top 2 and then 5th are shifting, but 3rd, 4th, and everybody else seem to not be shifting right now.
Actually.
That's 16 in the wall back
Yeah.
there.
You see the gap starting to form in the slower cars. The 51 and 69 falling back. The 8 and 42 have already fallen back.
Almost 30 laps. 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 30 laps.
But up front, it's still Bedimlik with about the same gap over Mather. Not much has changed.
It does look that one has been steadily closing that gap.
Yeah.
Oh, Mather gets a
He gets
little bit
high.
tight
Yeah.
He gets
there.
high in there. He taps the wall.
Here comes
Gilvin is
Gilvin.
there now.
Gilvin is gonna be on the
Oh,
inside.
wow.
Oh, a
Ooh,
little bit contact.
They keep it
Now
together.
Jack is gonna get past
Gilvin's gonna
Rodriguez
clear.
there. Jack is gonna go
Here comes
try.
Jack.
Maybe he was just saving his
Jack-
tires earlier.
If Jack gets a peek right here, I'm pretty sure he will be able to get past Mather. As bumper to bumper,
He's looking.
Merkel's looking. He's there.
Jack's there.
Does he have the
Mather able to
exit
roll
speed?
Corner, will he get it?
Now they're
He's
in the wall.
not. He's in the wall.
And Jack
Jack will get it.
almost clear. I'm sure he'll clear him
Not
off of 2.
quite.
There he is.
There he goes.
And Mather looks like he'll lose another
Mather now
spot.
side by side with Daniel Rodriguez.
Yeah.
A
That's
little bit
60.
It
contact.
looks, yeah, it looks like the same fate as the Open.
Just falls
Falling
back
off.
late. Yeah. As we hit about, that will be 12 to go right there for Bedimlik. And he is
Oh,
pulled
Jack
away.
gets a little bit sideways in the rear end.
About 5/10 between him and Gilvin now. But Jack is gaining on
Jack
both of them.
is trying to look for a spot here, get past.
Rodriguez with
Oh.
a really high line. Oh, wait, Rodriguez in the wall. Mathers in his
And
inside.
Mathers, yeah,
He's
back
cleared him.
by. Oops.
Jack is just looking for a open spot
Wow.
to just get past.
Audio glitch.
Karaith with a pass on.
Yep.
I don't even know who that
This
was.
That is
Interesting
Dakota Vega
battle.
for 7th there.
Yeah.
Oh, Jack,
He's
Gets his
sliding.
rear end.
Wow.
he just drifted that corner.
Taps the wall a little bit there. It doesn't look like it affected his speed much, though.
Nah, he's still up there. Bumper to bumper now.
Yeah. It's looking like as the
there's
runs
a
go
battle in the
on,
back too.
as the runs go on, that line shifts more and more up.
Oh, here
as
it comes.
the straightaway speed gets more important.
Yeah.
As
Bedimlik now running
Um,
really high arcs into the
oh,
corner.
Jack
You can
in
hear
second.
Gilvin. You can hear Gilvin tapping that throttle.
Gavin is in second now. He's going for Bud here.
Beautiful
He-
exit right there.
He
Looks like he's
is
been-
fast. You can hear how his car is, and he's just hitting everything right. He's hitting all of his marks.
Now
Oh!
who? Wow. Big slide.
Big slide there.
He drifted that corner there. I think he's just trying to show off a little bit of his speed.
Showing a bit of that car control he has.
Also, by the way, these have ARCA brakes up in these, so yeah. Oh, hits the wall a little bit there.
Back in the wall there a little bit, yeah.
Jack is 3.52, and his best lap was a 2.090. Ooh, ouch.
Koryath.
wall
Or sorry,
there
not
in.
Koryath. Spradling coming off of pit
Looked
road
like
now.
Connor Spradling on pit lane
Yeah.
there. Wonder if he was having some tire issues or maybe some
Most
contact
likely.
with the wall.
And we're at 5 laps to go. Bedimlik's coming to 4 this time. We have lap cars ahead. This is going to be interesting.
Jack has
Do you think Carl
Track
Childress is gonna
record.
play an issue here? Could be an issue on exit.
He'll move out of the
Doesn't look
way.
like it
Yep.
though.
We'll see if he's an issue for Merkel.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
wow.
they-
Oh, big
Slowed
check
way
up
up.
there.
Almost got hit by the 24.
by the
Could
way,
be an issue on Gilvin's
Yeah,
exit.
he is. Gilvin had to
Yeah.
give up some time.
mark this in Estates records that Jack is the fastest driver out of everyone here with a 20.090.
Impressive.
He's definitely closing that gap.
Yeah. As this
All that
time
tire
buys,
saving he's
2
been doing.
laps to go. Got 2 more chances.
He needs to hurry up.
Yeah. He's got 1 more lap car that I think they're going to catch. That's the 42 miles Fox. Oh, he's in the wall.
Oh,
Oh, big wall hit. He's
not gonna make it.
It doesn't.
Sadly, he's not.
You see the
But
damage on
this
the right
lap car-
side.
Oh,
Oh,
lap
the
car
42
here-
goes bottom. That's going to mess Bedimlik up. White flags in the
White
air.
flag. What does he have for him? Sends it in there deep. Bedimlik.
Oh, into the wall
Oh, big wall
again.
hit. And that might be it.
Nicholas Bedimlik
And
in the
the
67.
checkered flag is out. Ladies and gentlemen, this is North Wilkesboro. Oh,
And a big hit after the
Oh,
checkered.
big. Oh, man.
Wow, what a
a
race from Bedimlik. A dominant
What a
one in at that.
race
Yeah.
great
there. It's
race.
just good old short track
And
racing right
can
there,
we
man.
get Bumlingwick the Dell Senior flag? He should deserve it. Imagine he had the Dell Senior flag up in his hand right now. He's doing the Jeff Gordon burnout.
Yeah. All the way. Wow, all the way down the backstretch. He's going through
Man,
3. Jeez.
dude.
Impressive. And there he
There
goes.
he
So there.
goes.
Oh, he lost it. Come on, get it back on. I think he's blowing them tires
He's trying to go
behind.
all the way. Oh, there it goes.
And here he comes to the front straight away. Everybody stand up. Also, if you're at home, if you want to stand up, you can. Or
Stand
if
up
you
in your
can.
chair. Yeah, stand up in your on your couch.
On your couch.
On your
If you're
couch, yeah.
watching.
Not
And
on the
he's
ground.
doing your burnouts right there, ladies and gentlemen. This was a interesting race,
Yeah.
guys. Alright,
Really, really good racing. Really clean
where is
racing. Don't know how much more you can ask of North Wilkesboro.
Well, I think that's going to do it for this race. Congrats to Nicholas Bedimlik on the win. Thank you, Matthew and Austin, for joining us in the
Alright.
booth. And
We're gonna get the interview.
oh yeah, I forgot. If he hasn't left the TeamSpeak
Which he
already,
didn't have a waiting room.
he is already. No, he's still in TeamSpeak. Let me see
Yeah,
if
he's
we can
still
get
in
him
here.
in here real quick.
Alrighty. You know, Bud, you had a amazing run. Even though Jack got up in first after that pit stop, you're out of there. What did you think of the car, and how did you think the tire wear was affecting you?
Yeah, I've had experience with this racetrack. North Wilkesboro has always been like a really strong place for me. So when I come here, I'm kind of just like trying to figure out what I can do better. Um, but tonight was almost perfect. I was kind of trying to keep it in fourth gear to try to save the tires in the fronts, and in the rears. But everyone behind me was starting to push, so I was like, drop a gear and go. Um, but it was kind of like a serving tires type race. The 24 got in front of me with like 5 to go in the first part of the race because I was getting tight on the exit of turn 4 and I couldn't really manage how I exited turn 4. So I was really shredding the fronts and not the rears. And then the second stage, I was timing it out for around 20 laps. People behind me started pushing. I was all strategy, and by the end of the race, I was sliding around, and Jack almost caught me. And it was really terrifying seeing that car just creeping forward, and I was just praying that the laps were counting down.
Well, I mean, Matthew spoke about it, but that pit stop you had was really well executed. I mean, you came in second, but you qualified first, and that gave you the first pit box. Obviously, do you think that was really the main thing that got you the win?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, without the first pit stall, I would have probably lost this race. But I didn't know what happened with Jack. Like around the last 20 laps, I saw him and then he disappeared. I don't know what he had. I don't know like if he was saving tires or just like had a gear problem or something like that. I've had gear problems last year at this racetrack, so that's why I was kind of just like kind of trying to stop the gears, trying to shift because I knew my luck in NR. I was gonna break a gear with 5 laps, 10 laps to go,
Yeah.
and just suffering every single lap until the end. But that didn't happen. Jack almost caught me. I was terrified, but luckily we survived. But yeah, the first pit stop really helped.
And just to note, it looked like he slipped. I don't think anything happened to him. I think he just slipped up and made a mistake, and that's what set him back. I think he dropped to like sixth, but drove his way back up to second. But Austin, you got anything for him?
Obviously, y'all knew as a team coming into North Wilkesboro that it'd be a very heavily wearing track. How did that affect how you attack this race going into the lapper?
Yeah, I mean, thank you for the question. That's actually a really good question because North Wilkesboro, and NR has always been the same throughout leagues. It's always shredded front tires, and then by the end of
Mm-hmm.
the race, if you've been shifting every single lap throughout like the race, you're gonna be slipping and sliding. So yeah, this track's really tough. This one, Darlington, I would say in NR is really tough. Martinsville, not a lot of leagues go there, but when they do, it is tough. But yeah, this is one of my best tracks, but it can also be one of my worst tracks. It has definitely stung to come up second here, but luckily we got the win. We won $50. We got Discord Nitro for a month,
Yeah,
so
big winner.
Oh
luckily,
yeah.
luckily we were getting paid.
Sweet. Well, I
Alright,
think that's all we have for you. Thank you for the time and congrats on the win, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, congrats, man.
I'm gonna pull.
Thank you.
And then I'm gonna You're good.
So I'm here with Braden Caraith after a what P6?
P7.
P7. Okay. And you were obviously able to rate, or you got the fan vote to get in tonight. So talking about that open race, how did that affect your thoughts going into the main event as the night went on?
Real quick, it's actually Corey Oth.
Oh,
I'm gonna be
I'm so
completely
sorry.
honest.
I'm so
That's the
sorry.
worst I've ever heard anybody pronounce that. I mean, that was just bottom of the barrel, the worst pronunciation I've ever heard in my life.
Hey, we got
I'm
some
so
tricky
sorry,
names
man.
here.
Honestly impressed. I am
I'm so
impressed.
sorry.
I said your name wrong. No worries.
So, going into the main event, I already knew. I mean, you had Budemelik, Merkel, Robbie was up there. I knew I had absolutely no chance in hell. There was just going to be no opportunity for me to win shit unless they all wrecked each other on the last lap. But the Open, I knew I had a chance. I'm always better on the long run here. First 5 laps of a run at this track, I am just absolutely terrible. I never make any moves. The car just feels so tight. But whenever the tires get warmed up, I get it to turn a lot better. I don't have to I don't shift. I know a lot of other drivers shift, but I personally don't like shifting because it actually makes me tighter on the exit of the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And so I kept it in fourth. I caught Cole in the Open, then got down to the end. And what happened, happened. It's on those last laps on a short track going into the final corner. It's 9 times out of 10, the person behind you is going to completely take everything out of your control. So
Right.
I wasn't necessarily surprised. It didn't change the attitude going into the race. I was just happy I made the race because I qualified for the first All-Star race and I just didn't do it. Busy doing something else. And then last year, I had a wreck on a restart in the Open, didn't make it. So it's been nice to be in the first All-Star race.
Oh yeah, man.
My question is, you're in last, and how. Honestly, how does your car feel? Because while you're in the driver's seat, honestly, you feel all the bumps and that stuff. But honestly, how did the tire wear like affect you in the state it was in?
Well, the car drove like shit, to be completely honest. I've never, I mean, it just drove like garbage. It just plows on you, and getting it to turn is a struggle. I just can't ever seem to figure it out. The tire wear, it's whatever. It just kind of feels the same as the beginning of a run. It just slowly gets worse and worse. More frustrated. I'm pretty sure I hit the outside wall more than anybody with the right side. So
No, Jack did.
Well, I don't have any questions for you, Braden. I'm just congrats on making it through the Panbo. I know that was
thank
an
you. Want to go
unfortunate.
ahead and thank Interstate Batteries for coming back another week. Thank Bass Pro Shops for being on
Yeah.
the car. Had Lowe's on it too. Quick Trip, all the Kona 2 partners. Want to thank Chevrolet for bringing me out here. We had 100 Interstate Batteries employees on the backstretch, so I hope they had a good time out there watching us run in the open. It was a great race. Just want to thank everyone coming out here. All the Kona teams. We almost had 3 cars in the race, but Crystal couldn't make it, which is all right. Actually, we did have 3 because Robbie was in there. Can't forget about Robbie. He had a good run. So, I just want to thank all of Kona 2 for coming out here. Thanking all of our partners for coming out here at North Wilkesboro. Can't wait to be at Darlington next weekend.
Alrighty.
Thank you, Braden,
you.
and
Thank you.
Yeah,
we'll
thank
see you next week at Darlington.
Then you will see me tomorrow on that OSCC broadcast
Oh, yeah.
at
Oh,
Daytona
yeah.
International
Uh-oh.
Speedway.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there we go.
We're gonna
buddy.
see him,
yeah.
folks.
Oh, yeah.
I might
There
be
we
there. I
go.
might be there. Well,
We'll
There
see
we
you
go.
tomorrow, Braden.
All
Thank
right,
you
we'll
again.
see you.
I might be in that VC
Look at that.
in the booth.
Oh, we'll see you then. Congrats on the P7.
No punches held.
All right, so.
Well, from the Jonathan Salos booth, this was Jonathan Salos. I was here joined by. I'll let them list their names. Whoever wants to go first.
Dirk Diggler.
Yeah, sure. But we got Robbie Gilvin, Austin Barnett, Matthew Wilhite, and Cole Mather, if he wants to say anything.
What's up?
Thank you all for joining the booth, and thank
Very
you all.
descriptive.
Yeah, thank you all for joining us in the stream tonight. Hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you at OSCC Daytona tomorrow. That one will be a fun one. So we will see you then. Thanks for watching, guys.